From the Detroit Free Press, it's Tuesday, June 9th. Here are today's top stories, presented by Bush's Fresh Food Market. Calling all foodies, Bush's is hiring. Are you passionate about food, looking for growth, development, and excellent wages? Come grow with Bush's and apply online at bushes.com/join our team. That's Bush's, BUSCHS.com/join our team.
For the Detroit Free Press, I'm Kerry Jr. For over a week, protests have been filling the streets to address police brutality. On Tuesday, demonstrators made their way to the former location of the Algiers Motel, where police officers killed 3 black men during the 1967 riots. Some elders and activists shared words of support for the movement. One woman gives this passionate speech.
Put your demands on the table. Don't you back away till you get what you came for. You stay in the room till you get what we came for. We came for freedom.
The protesters concluded their march at Detroit Police Headquarters. There have been no arrests reported from the evening. 11 days of protests earned the organizers a seat at the table. Demonstration leaders are meeting with Detroit Mayor Mike Duggan today to discuss the protesters' demands. Duggan says he and Chief of Police James Craig are looking forward to a productive conversation.
And if the conversation is about how do we move systemic racism out of the criminal justice system, we're going to find a lot of common ground.
Duggan acknowledges the cash bail system needs to change.
I mean, this is something that I've found appalling my entire life. And it's, again, something white America doesn't really think about.
Duggan says change happens at the state level and that marchers have created an opportunity that could fix the system. He says he plans to listen respectfully to all stakeholders across Detroit, not just the group led by Nakia Renee Wallace and Tristan Taylor.
This is not we negotiate the city's future with one group. They're an important group that deserves respect. But there are a lot of other stakeholders in Detroit, and we're going to make sure that everybody is included in the conversation.
Just before the death of George Floyd, Edenville and Sanford dams in Midland County breached, causing considerable flooding in the area. Total losses from the flood are reported at $175 million. That's according to Mark Bone, the chairman of the County Board of Commissions. Some 2,500 homes and businesses were destroyed by the flooding. Governor Gretchen Whitmer says she plans to ask the federal government for assistance. The money will go to crisis counseling, debris removal, and a variety of loans for residents and businesses in the area. The Michigan Health Department reports just 129 new cases of COVID-19 and 17 new deaths. In total, the state has about 59,000 cases and over 5,600 deaths. That's the latest. For more information on COVID-19, the protests, and more, head over to freep.com.
I'm Paul Egan reporting for the Detroit Free Press. An effort to recall Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer is officially underway. The Board of State Canvassers approved the wording of Chad Bazzi's recall petition Monday. Now, Bazzi has to collect about 1.1 million valid signatures over 60 days to force a recall election. That's no easy task, especially during a pandemic when recent polls show most Michiganders support Whitmer, a Democrat. Several efforts to recall the last governor, Republican Rick Snyder, fell short. Bazzi said he's unhappy Whitmer's emergency orders put so many out of work when the unemployment insurance system could not handle the resulting rush of claims.
This is J.C. Reindl for the Detroit Free Press. There is no opening date yet for the 3 Detroit casinos, but when they do reopen, visitors will have to wear face masks and do temperature checks at the door. They also will be banned from smoking indoors, playing poker, or eating at the buffet. Those rules are part of the initial reopening guidelines just approved by the Michigan Gaming Control Board. The guidelines also limit the casinos to 15% maximum capacity, which comes out to around 1,500 people inside at once. The casinos could allow smoking and vaping in designated outdoor areas, but no longer on the casino floor. Detroit's casinos have been closed since March 16th for the coronavirus pandemic. Some tribal casinos have reopened in recent days, as they're not governed by the state.
I'm Chanel Stitt from the Detroit Free Press. The weather is warming up and the state is going through phases of reopening. One thing you may want to do first is go swimming in one of Michigan's Great Lakes. However, the Detroit and Pontiac U.S. National Weather Service posted a warning on Facebook Monday, alerting residents that some of the lakes might still be too cold. They announced that water temperatures could still be between 40 and 50 degrees. Temperatures like this could cause hypothermia in just 1 hour. The agency in White Lake advises to check their website for safe water temperatures at weather.gov/Great Lakes/beach hazards. According to the website, the Great Lakes that touch Michigan's borders have a low swim risk Monday, with moderate risk in eastern Chippewa County.
For more stories from the Detroit Free Press, be sure to check out freep.com. That's FREEP.com. If you're a fan and want to support our quality local journalism, subscribe. Go to freep.com/special offer.